This week's tip is about what is a brain bank. Hi, it's me, Linda Burhans, the gal who cares for the caregivers with love, laughter, and lessons learned. Today I have my friend with me, Dr. Karen Truman, and she's going to talk about brain banks.
Hi, I'm Karen Truman. I have a nonprofit organization called Dementia Caregiver Resources. This is our 25th year. We're very proud of that. I facilitate support groups. I do core training for assisted living administrator wannabes, and I also train staff in long-term care communities for Alzheimer's. But one of the things that I like to talk about is the Brain Bank program, because so many people do not know about the Brain Bank program. And even though I have facilitated a lot of support groups, families just don't understand sometimes the importance of how this impacts their families, their lives down the road, and it can really make a difference for generations. The brain bank is something that you would have to pre-register for. It's not like going to donate your entire body. It's not like that. The only organ you can donate when you have a disease like Alzheimer's, Lewy body, Parkinson's, some form of dementia, the only organ you can donate is your brain. You can't donate your liver or your eyes or your lungs or anything else. Your heart, you can't do it. It's just not recommended. So you have to have gone usually through a memory disorder clinic, but a memory disorder clinic will diagnose this person. They will allow them to find out what's really happening here, what's going on with mom or dad or husband, spouse, whatever. So it's very important to get a proper diagnosis. And then when you do that, you are automatically going to be able to do the brain bank program. You would be eligible to set that up. It takes 6 to 8 weeks of preparation to do the brain bank and to get approved for it. It's not something that you can just say, oh my gosh, mom's under hospice care and she's getting ready to pass next week, and you can just call them. It doesn't work that way. They have to be approved. You have to have gone through a lot of different neurological studies. You have to have they want to see, the biggest criteria is they want to see what the diagnosticians did at the memory disorder clinic. Did they diagnose this disease properly? Or did they miss something? Was there something additional in there? I had one lady that came back when she had her brain autopsy done. She came back with 5 different kinds of dementia. And that is just like overwhelming to the family because they didn't know what to do with her in life. She was so out of control. She kept getting kicked out of facilities. She would yell and scream. They had, they did everything in their power, but they didn't know that this was something that was inherited because she had been adopted. So when you don't know the history, it's so important to make sure that the future generations, know how to treat something down the road. There are brain banks all over the world. They are, and especially people that played professional football, let's say, or they have the CTE, the chronic traumatic encephalopathy. Those are the brains that they're very interested in. I was a social worker for Huntington's disease. They're very interested in those brains. There's certain universities that do the brain bank studies for different kinds of dementia, different kinds of things. So the Michael J. Fox for Parkinson's, of course, Alzheimer's. When my mother passed away in 2000, I had her brain autopsied at Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville. And then they also sent her brain to Miami, University of Miami, because that was where they did further studies on her brain. And I got an entire report from them, and it gives the family so much peace, that comfort that this is exactly what your loved one passed from, and there was nothing else you could have done. And that's just like, woohoo! To me, that's incredible. That's a beautiful gift, and it's a gift for future generations.
Thanks so much, Karen, for all your fabulous information. Tune in next week for some more great information, sponsored by Arden Courts, where all they do is memory care. And have a delicious day.